Hello guys and welcome to Hakman Traders. In this video I'm going to be showing to you guys how to trade a company that has just got listed in the stock market. Now when a company gets listed in the stock market, very few of the it may publish a note or something in the newspaper or decide to give awareness to the investor that this company just got listed on the stock market. So so first of all, the company faces a bit of a difficulty in representing itself in the market. So that's the main problem of that. So I'm going to tell you how to trade a company that has just got listed in the stock market. Due to these factors, let's start our videos and we will discuss further in detail. Now let's pick up a random stock. I will pick up Let's pick up this one. Yes. Now when a company gets listed in the stock market, usually what happens is that it might publish a note or might do some publication on the newspaper or on the news that this company has just got listed in the stock market. But if you want to invest in a company that just got listed in the stock market, so what you can do is that you will have to you will have to acquire knowledge about the company, that how it is doing, how will it perform, what are its motives, what is its purpose, like things like this. How what are its I'm sorry about this. Let's start it again. Like you'll have to gain information regarding to these things, and on basis of these you will have to make your investment. Now startups are no, not startups, the companies that just gets listed in the stock market, they are good for long term investment because nobody knows how the company will perform. So they are good for uh, long term investments. So if you want to invest in a company just got listed in the stock market, invest for long term. Even that company, if that company is also a startup, you can consider both of the options here because both of them can be traded in this way. They are both for long term investment, and you can trade these companies for long term because these companies will give you profit for long term, not short term, because in the beginning their shares are traded for very low of a price, and when they get aware of the news and all of that stuff, it will what happened to this. Yes. And when it gets listed and investors are confident in investing in that share, then maybe in the future its share price would go up and you can make profit out of it. This is the one method that you can use to make profit out by investing in companies, in stocks that just gets listed in the stock market, or that's just a startup, because they are good for long term investment and not short term. Maybe after a year, 2 3, maybe 5 years, they give you profit and much more. So by considering this, you'll have to invest in the stock market in those type of companies for long term, not short, because when that company because those companies are not popular in the beginning, they will give you profit in the later maybe they give you profit later, but for a time being they might not give you profit. So they are long term investments, and you'll have to forget about, when you've invested in that, you'll have to forget those companies that you have invested in this stock. Plus there's one other thing as well. When you invest in a company that's long term, so what happens is that you are let's say if you are investing now, what happened to this now, what the now let's say if you have invested in a company for long, to forget about that company, and when you have invested in that company, that's just a startup, that's or let's say that company is what you say that just got listed on the stock market. So what happens is that you have invested for long term, maybe you pay less of a tax on the basis of years, if you on the basis of the years that you hold. After 1 year maybe you pay 25% less, on the second year you pay half, and on the third year maybe you pay zero. It's something like that. I don't know exactly, but it's something like that. So you will have to pay less of a tax if you hold these shares for long term and not short term. So when a company gets listed, what happens usually is that if a company is a startup, it takes time to grow. It takes time to give dividends and returns and profits. It takes time. It does not happen overnight. It takes time to for a company to grow from its downgrades to higher. So it takes time. It does not grow overnight, and it does not give returns or profits. It does not show anything overnight. That doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. So when it takes time, you'll have to be aware of it. You'll have to know that what can happen. That will you'll have to keep an eye out on everything, consider every option regarding that company, whether that how that company is performing. In the beginning, you can invest in that company as the stocks are as the stocks of that company are selling for a low price, so you can invest in that at that moment and make a profit by after holding those shares for a couple of years. So that's all about investing. That's all about how to trade a company that just got listed in the stock market. And that's it for today. Hope you guys are enjoying my videos and want to learn more about the stock market. All I need you is to support my channel by hitting that subscribe button and comment down below, as your feedback is valuable for me. Goodbye.